What are your thoughts on that about KJ and Criswell and how they should maybe manage this moving forward?
I think you made a great point. I also think it's a good thing to remember the backup quarterback is always the most popular player on the team when the starting quarterback is struggling, right? Like I think we just assume he's going to play better. Like what makes us think Criswell is going to do really good because he couldn't be the second string guy at North Carolina, so he came over here, right? Like so it's just like and he might turn out to be great and hope he does, right? But at the end of the day, you kind of mentioned it, like KJ is your best weapon. He's your best player, and you need to find a way to put your best player in position to succeed. I would encourage people to go back and check out 2021, 2022 film. Like this system didn't not just work for KJ, it didn't work for any player on the field. Now the quarterback's going to take the whole brunt of everything. But if you go back and look at the 2021, 2022 game film, now you had Burks to throw to and some more weapons, which that to your point about the receivers that could help. But you see him going through progressions. Like you see him making reads. Like you see him dropping straight back without the assist of play action to push the ball downfield. Like you see that. So that doesn't just like leave. Now maybe it gets like pushed down to the bottom because like mentally you don't believe in the system and you're struggling and like it's day after day and you're frustrated, right? But if you get some belief back in there, like I think that can kind of be pulled back out for KJ.
He doesn't look bought in. I mean, I know he does. And someone brought this up in Discord, like, oh, look at his face. I'm like, well, he always looks like that. But I went back and watched it again. He looks even more defeated. And that's saying a lot because he's always kind of got that one look on his face,
Yep. Yeah. No, I agree.
He's not having fun. I mean, it's very clear the guy is not having fun and he's not comfortable, or he hasn't been.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I mean, like we said, I don't think there's any, like, if this was KJ's first year starting, like we talked about, and these first 7-8 games was the result, then you would have benched him a game or two ago, right? But that's not the case. You saw his body of work, like what he's capable of. You don't just lose that all of a sudden. At least I don't think. I think it can be brought out. Like you have this terminology, like coaches, fans. Like one of the most cliche things in my line of work is like, oh, that player's hit his ceiling. He's hit his ceiling. Like he's hit his ceiling. But never once do you hear like people talk about, oh, that coach hit his ceiling. The coach hit his ceiling on being able to develop a player, right? So now just being the line of work I am and working with these guys, I'm always like, hey, like it's up to the coach, the trainer, whoever to be better to get the best out of someone. Now sometimes the player can hit a ceiling, but like no one talks about, the coach hit a ceiling and being able to develop a player.